Well, hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're just gonna do some easy breezy tidying up and take down my little bits of Easter decor so we can start with the clean, fresh slate in the morning. If that sounds good to you, let's get started. But first things first, I had to make myself a cup of decaf coffee because I was absolutely exhausted this night, and that's actually why I wanted to do some tidying up because it was too early for me to go to bed. So I was like, why don't I just clean something? I know a lot of you came over here from my Instagram, which is dedicated to home fragrance, which I really appreciate, but I don't show much home fragrance on this channel. So I wanted to do a little mini candle haul. I picked up 4 Homeworks candles from Home Goods, and my favorite one is Hawaiian Island. And the scent notes for that are on the bottom: passion flower, coconut water, tropical papaya, and pineapple leaf. And these candles have 4 wicks and they retail for $16.99. You may have also seen them on QVC. So I'm gonna get the paper put away before I start a fire and then start taking down my little bits of Easter decor. So if you're an OG Bath & Body Works candle fan, Slatkin may sound familiar because Harry Slatkin, the founder, actually oversaw fragrance development at Bath & Body Works, and he had a line of candles there. This little bitty setup in the kitchen next to my coffee stuff was probably the only part that I'll miss a little bit. I do like decorating in the kitchen. I feel like I can get away with more cutesy decor, and I don't have a lot of Easter decor, which is why it was really quick to do this. I'm not as religious as I grew up and as I used to be, so I'm not gonna put out any like religious, he has risen or anything like that for Easter, and that's what a lot of the decor in the store is. Or it's super cutesy, like bunnies and little eggs, but it's like, well, how many eggs can I buy? I only need so much bowl filler. And I actually only decluttered 1 piece of decor, which means that I don't have too much, because if you're decluttering all the time, collections that you've already decluttered, then you probably just have too much overall. But I only got rid of 1 thing, which is surprising. But I don't have a lot of Easter decorations, and I don't have a lot of spring and summer decorations, kind of for the same reason. I'm aging out of the cutesy stuff. Well, I don't want to say aging out because you're never too old to decorate however you want. I'm sure people look at my house and think it's tacky, and that's fine. But I'm kind of over all the cutesy stuff. A part of me wants to have a boring, beige, bland house, but then another part of me doesn't. But I really like neutrals, so I'll have to figure out something to put out to make my house look nice and a little bit fun, for the season. I do love to have some color around here. Maybe I'll get some teal throw pillow covers or something like that. I'm not sure. As I clear off my table here, one of my favorite things to do is just so satisfying. I want to take the time to introduce myself because I did not do that in the beginning of the video. So sorry. My name is Jay. I live here in Maryland. I own this home. It is an older home from 1962 or 63, but I believe it's 1962. And around here, we're just hanging out. I'm a single working gal, just doing my best. I feel like I'm finally ending my flop era, which was all of my 20s. So in my 30s, I'm trying to just do better. I have a pretty good job now. I'm fairly happy, which has really inspired me to follow my other passions other than buying candles. As you can see, that is crazy, but I love it. But I just started this YouTube channel because I didn't see a lot of channels with women like me, and I get it, like, people are busy, it's a lot of work, and I'm extremely small, but it is time consuming, but I'm really enjoying it, and I just love talking to you guys and hearing your stories. Those are some new nightstands. Don't look at them. Don't look at them and don't ask me why they're downstairs in the front room when they should be in the bedroom. But hopefully I get the bedroom makeover done this weekend. We'll see. It's on my list for the second week in a row, so I will do my best. Now we're gonna come into my kitchen. You know, if nothing else, I can always count on a sink full of stinking old dishes. Always. It is relentless, never ending, in fact. But I'm just cleaning everything off the counters, and I'm gonna get the dishwasher unloaded and then reloaded. And when I did this, I actually only had 3 pots and pans to wash, which was very impressive. My dishwasher has not been doing a great job, which I'm sure is my fault. And I mean, in all seriousness, it is almost like 95% my fault. I'm sure something I'm doing is probably wrong, but I do want to give it a good clean. I bought some dishwasher cleaner. It just has to be empty for me to use it. And I always have dishes. So that's on my list. Recording this voiceover is my reminder to run an empty cycle with the cleaner the next time I unload the dishwasher. And to wipe my counters, I'm using the 409 spray, which is a great spray, kind of boring, so I'm ready for it to be over. You know, I've moved on to fancier kitchen sprays, but it works and it's cheap. So one of the ways I can tell that it's time for me to really get in here and clean this kitchen is when I run out of plates. I only own 6 plates, which I feel like is fair. Like, even in the future, me, a husband, 4 kids, which is, you know, 2 to 3 kids too many, but you never know what can happen. So I only have 6 plates. And this night I had no clean plates. So it was good that I finally got this done, because I would have just eaten out of a bowl, but you know, you get the idea. This drawer organizer I purchased at Target from the brand OXO, and I really like it. It was a little pricey, $22, but I think it works really, really well. And then through the magic of editing and a dead camera battery, we are all done. Sink is clear, ready to be scrubbed. I did a first scrub with my Dawn Power Wash, and then I went in with the Soft Scrub Plus Bleach. And I really, really like that product. And if you have quartz countertops like me and they get any rust on them, for example, if I leave my cast iron skillet when it's wet on the countertop, it'll leave a little bit of a rust stain behind. Just take that soft soap and use your finger. You don't have to apply like a Brillo pad or anything like that. I just put it on the rust. I let it sit for maybe 45 seconds. And then I use my finger and I just gently buff it out. And it gets rid of all the stains. And I also use it in my tub because I have a white porcelain tub. So it's a really, really great product, under $5. And I just love it. lighting goes a little bit darker in this video. It was actually nighttime when I was filming this. I started at around 8 o'clock in the front room, and then by the time I got to the kitchen and my living room, it was dark outside. So I'm sorry about that, but it should still be bright enough and you can definitely see me. I just know that a lot of YouTubers have these like really bright, beautiful videos that I always admire. And here we're just kicking it at 9 o'clock at night. Again, too early for bedtime, but I was very, very tired. But I hope you guys are all having a good week so far. I am having a really good week. Really good. I just feel like I've made some good strides at work. I've solved a problem that I had been working on for a while, and I'm feeling really good about it. The weather has been good, and that also puts me in a decent mood. It's just been, I'm feeling good. I don't want to jinx it, because feeling good one day, feeling bad the next day. But I am feeling really optimistic. Maybe it's because right now, currently, I'm literally at home off work. That's when I feel the best, when I'm back home. That little cleaning caddy where I keep my most used for cleaning supplies in the kitchen, I purchased at Target in their kitchen section. I'm not sure what it was for, maybe a serving platter. And then I'm using that same 409 to clean off my glass top stove, which I'm not sure what's easier to clean, a gas stove or glass top. Because gas, you have to scrub those grates, which is so annoying. But for the glass top stove, it's hard to get it looking perfectly shiny. The last thing I did in here was grab my Tinco, which is a vac mop, to clean this floor. The floor needed probably a scrubbing with the O-Cedar mop, but this was as good as it was getting this night. And this does a really, really good job. I really like the Tinco. I purchased mine on Amazon, and I know they may have 1 or 2 upgraded models right now, but I really, really like this cleaning tool a lot. Here in the living room, I did a true tidy, just folding the blanket, fluffing up the pillows, and moving the things on the table that didn't need to be here and needed to get put away. No deep cleaning, no vacuuming this night, just a real life tidy. And there's not a lot of clothes on the floor, which I'm very surprised about. If you're new here, I get undressed at will whenever I want, wherever I want in my house. So I tend to have like wardrobes in each room, but not this day. And then here in the bathroom, I was just feeling like doing a little bit extra, and I had been sick a few days before, and I just wanted to give a little wipe down in here. I used Lysol wipes. The tub had already gotten, or excuse me, is that a tub? Yes. Lord, the bathtub had already gotten scrubbed out the day before because I took a bath. So I just wanted to quickly Lysol up this counter and get my nasty toilet cleaned out. We've almost made it to the end. So if you've actually been cleaning along with me and you've given up, I understand that, but just do one more thing. Just go ahead and get out that Lysol wipe and just wipe off the counter. Just do one more thing. Like I tell myself when I'm dragging my body across the street in my running shoes, you can do anything for 1 minute. And I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel and watch some of my other videos. I think they're pretty cool. And here we made it to the end, bedtime, the golden hour. My favorite part of every day. I hope you guys have a lovely evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you in my next one.